think this gonna break them? All right, cool, go ahead. You done been through stuff the average person will never have to experience in their life. And if they even experience half of it, they'll fold every single time. And out of all the things you could possibly do, you want to complain? You complaining about the greatest thing that could ever possibly happen to you. And it's not that you get to a point where you can trust God, that God has gotten to a point where he can trust you. You're right, everybody don't go through this, but God can look at you and say, I can trust you. So they had to reject you. The deal couldn't go through. And it's not because God don't love you.
Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wide receiver comes in motion. Goes to the option. The option, he'll keep it. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll run play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down.
Makes the grab down the left side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's the first third down of the game. You can't execute it any better than that. Really nice job in protection. Good job by the QB finding the open man. Nice route. And it's an explosive play early for this offense.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Racing down the left side. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he puts through the extra point. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Under fire. They're working that left side. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he...
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
Man, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Man, that is textbook football 101. It's what every defensive coordinator is yelling on the sidelines. Sudden change. They want to be aggressive, capitalize on the momentum. They force the turnover on defense. Offense, they take a shot down the field, and they connect.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The run from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
The play action fake. He lost one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Reels it in down the left side. They trip him up, but not before he has a huge gain and sends a bolt of momentum into the 2nd quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Houston wants to play fast. Might be calling a hot route. Third down play from the gun. He's going to let one fly down the middle. To the end zone, and it's picked off. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Unloads it left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, third down, touchdown.
Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Now the play fake. Looking left. It's complete.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big. That was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, third down and long situation to get that conversion and now get first and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll run it on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. So the offense will stay on the field with fourth and goal coming up. Diving for the goal line, and he lost the ball. Defense has it, they're on the move. The 50. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The lone back's got it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's first and 10. Off play action. looking to scramble. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Mayava. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. He came flying up from his free safety position and stopped him well short. In fact, he'll be about 3 yards behind the marker, and it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, going to the air. Rushes on him. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Panthers. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people up.
I gotta see this. I won't be surprised.
honest, I feel like the only thing that makes this
And the Gators ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Handoff from the gun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The run inside. It's Lacy. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. He's at the 20. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I gotta go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the school. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Wants to throw on 1st down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch down the right side. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Gators come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside. It's Jackson. Got enough for the 1st. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And the pass down the left side, diving, caught.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The option look. Fighting off the defender. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
He's got him. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing your end zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll test the right side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Now the pitch. There's some room. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
And the extra point is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run inside.
Come on,
it's
bro.
Jackson. Oh, he's got some space.
You got still for him.
He's
Man,
at
you
the
gonna
40,
slap me like that?
the 20. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran
Man,
away
just
from the
smushed the
crowd
hell out of
into
me.
the end zone.
That fat ass
Touchdown,
glove.
Florida.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do you. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Here comes the option. Pulls it on the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Now the toss. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory.
They snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. Can't get him to the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Nobody in this stadium was expecting fake punt there. 4th and inches, you thought you'd just leave the offense out, maybe you quarterback sneak and see if you can get it, but the fake punt works perfectly. Obviously, they didn't have far to go, but it made it interesting, but they pick up the first, and the drive stays alive.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Fafita. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Yeah, and I know you're down. I think it's always harder when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the 3rd quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Unloads to the right. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws it deep. And he's got it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
From the red zone, it's Jackson. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, and the defense able to bring him down. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it on the run. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Running inside, it's Lacy. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Caught behind the line, it's Clark. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. To the air, it's Fafita. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Houston will be forced to punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air, trying to get behind the defense. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
And that's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an up.
He's got it down the left side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Gators right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Flying down the left side. All the way. Touchdown, Gators.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Lacy. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
He makes the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Fafita. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
He'll start this drive firing. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. What will they dial off on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Jackson. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just
makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Stumbled to the ground. The Gators want to crank the tempo. They'll go right back to him. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida. He scores for the 5th time in this game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Yeah, he's so great. Just for him.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return.
Hello? Hey. Huh?
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive.
After meeting conversation. Keep that working. How long? Thank you.